13th, right? Wow, the month is half over. First month of our new seminar year.
Susan, when you said Happy Tuesday, have you all seen a bunch of different animal things on like TikTok, or would they go, happy dog, I'm just a happy dog. And the dog is dancing. Is anybody, am I seriously? Well, you just wait. When you do.
They were imitating me.
Exactly, it's what it is. Anyway, yeah, Happy Tuesday. Good grief. I keep looking at my watch going, it can't be the 13th of the month, and it's almost half over.
Looking at my messy hair today, like it has been raining and I've got the frizzies and whatever. Well, let's start off with a quick little prayer because I really enjoy that every week. So I'm reaching through the screen. I'm holding your hands, girls. So just bow your heads for a quick moment with me. Lord Jesus, be with us tonight. Be with every one of my girlfriends, wherever they are, and just open our hearts, our minds, help us be encouraging and loving. And as we begin our think tank tonight, just inspire us. Give us some great thoughts and ideas of how we can make this our best year ever. And we will give you all the glory for every success. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen.
Okay.
Love it. Great way to start. So, gosh, you know, Susan and I have been talking, but we want your all's input about what things do we have in place that you already enjoy? What do you think as a group? This is not just, you know, what do Susan and I need to do, but what do we need to do as a group to grow more, you know, to help and support each other, to encourage one another? How can we, that esprit de corps, that teamwork, how can we increase the amount of that we already have? I think we've got good things going, you know, but how can we get more people in our Zoom rooms, and you know, how can we all just grow personally, professionally, and in our business and our teams, and use this business this year as a way to bless others' lives? So you know, I'm gonna throw this out just to kind of get your think tank thinking on, you know, some of the things that I know that I enjoy and that I need to be, I've got to put some systems in place. There's just no doubt that that's just kind of haphazard. That's where it all starts. You got to figure out what you want and then have a system in place. And, you know, we've all got the tools. Daggone, you can put something in a calendar on any kind of a phone anymore and have it repeat and remind you every Tuesday or Friday or whatever to do something. So one of the things that, you know, I need to get better at and more consistent at, I like the A1 Club. What do you all think about our active first month club and showing pictures? I need to do that once a week and make sure that that's consistent. But is it something that you all enjoy? So let's just bring that right up to the table. Okay. Yeah. Give a thumbs up if it's something you enjoy. If you don't care about it, go this way. Betty, you're not a part of it because I don't know, but you need to tell me. If you'll tell me that you put in a $225 or more for the month, I'll put your picture on there. So for sure do that. So Denise likes it. What about anybody else? Any thoughts, comments, Suze? Nora?
Easy, fun, cute recognition. Just easy.
Okay.
It's fun. So, you know, ever since COVID hit, and really before COVID, we just kind of, you know, we used to do our in-person meetings, but I'm finding that I really love being able to include Nora and Diane and people from all across the country and on our little Tuesday nights. And so I think most of the people who are actually working and promoting themselves and caring for their customers, they're all connected on Facebook. So that seems to be where our recognition gets the most hits and the most likes. And so I do like that A1 Club. I like it a lot.
Okay. Thumbs up from Jenny too. So, okay, cool. Good.
Of course, simple recognitions of birthdays and anniversaries. That's always easy and fun.
But, you know, let me bring that. And another way that can, you know, that we can all, you know, participate even more in that. I notice a lot of you, when there's a birthday, you'll post happy birthday or whatever. Keep doing that. I love that. It's not just a post from us. And I like it when you guys are wishing each other happy birthday or happy anniversary or whatever. So I think that just creates engagement, and engagement in our group will make our group grow. The more you all respond to posts and things, not just a like, but actually a comment, that's critical to get more, that gets more people alerted that there's something going on our group page that they need to pay attention to. So keep doing that and do more of it. Okay. But birthdays and anniversaries, I think have been really good, and we've gotten pretty good. Scoreboards. I think that's important, and I'm not doing it every month, and I know that. And so I'm writing it in all capitals. I've already done
I just did too, all caps, scoreboard.
I know we did it for a few months, and then it's just kind of, so setting up systems. Okay. Do you all agree that you like seeing a scoreboard every month and kind of knowing where everybody's at? Yeah. Like everybody's like, yeah, hello. Of course we do. Because seriously, Susan and I, and many of you have been in Mary Kay for a long time, and we used to, have a monthly scoreboard in our newsletter without fail. We had a newsletter without fail. And so that can still take place on email and on our group page, and even in a text with a link. So it doesn't have to be forgotten just because it's not necessarily in print anymore. And did you all notice that the Applause magazine is going digital? I think that's a great thing. I really do think it's a good thing, because they just pile up around here. I know when I moved, I had albums full of my old Applause magazines. That broke my heart to throw them away, but I did, because they're just paper. And now you can bring it up digitally. You can screenshot and actually use an ad or something that's in the Applause magazine in something that you want to post for your clients or for your team. So that just makes another tool for us, and it's very interactive. It's not just a bunch of stuff on print. You can click on something and it will take you to something else. So, gosh, the company's given us so many great tools, and I'm not really great at always using them and being involved in them. But I think that's something, is knowing the company tools and being able to utilize those more effectively this year. So I'm writing that down. Company tools. Okay.
The emoji contest, that's just an easy little fun thing. And just like with the birthdays and anniversaries, I like when you guys cheer each other on.
Yeah, I think
that's kind of fun. These are all easy things that we do, and we'll get to some of the trickier things in a minute. But these to me seem like no-brainers, but we want to make sure you guys enjoy them. We don't have to do a no-brainer just because it's a no-brainer. We just want to make sure you like them.
Well, and it's only become a no-brainer because we've been consistent with it. It's like anything else. The more you do it, the more consistent you are. It just we've set up systems for them. So, they just happen anymore. So what are some things maybe that, and we've got some ideas too, but have you got an idea of something that you'd like to see, either something you'd like to see brought back, or something that you've seen another director do or another group do that you think is cool? Denise has got something.
Okay. You remember in our meetings when we did High Week? That would be something fun to do on Zoom.
High Week.
Okay. From the weekly accomplishment sheets. Got to fill them out, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, really. Okay. High Week.
And
doing some Zoom recognition, like we would if we were at a meeting, and you'd be standing up and you'd remain standing if you sold the 100, 200, 300, 400. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Yep.
Just one thing about the weekly accomplishment sheets should there be a rule that says that if you don't turn it in, you can't stand up? Or are you going to let us slide?
Denise, sounds like you're hoping for the latter, that you want to let us slide.
I just want to look at all viewpoints.
Here's my thought. Let's just say if you stand up and you haven't done it, that you do it later on that night or first thing the next day. You can't catch up with it, okay? Even, I'm not going to, if things have been crazy, but yes, getting back to weekly accomplishment sheets, and I'm glad you said that, because let's all write that down with a big circle. Here's the thing about a weekly accomplishment sheet. It's not for us at all. I think it's good to send it to your director, so she does get to see that you're working your business and what you're doing consistently and not consistently, so that we can help you if you have questions, or have problems in your business, if we can see that, we can kind of diagnose maybe what's going on. But you probably can diagnose too when you look at your weekly accomplishment sheet. And that's the reason that it's important.
0.
When you fill it out, you'll quit having a question. Hang on, one Betty. Yeah, Betty, I'll be right to you, but I'll just finish this thought and then I will be to you. You'll figure out what's going on in your business. And, you know, and you change it. You can immediately make those pivots. If you're not filling it out, and you can do it online, and I think you should do it online, but honestly, I think you should be writing it down too. At the end of every week, and your little to-do list or whatever you like to keep all of your notes and everything that comes out of your brain, because I know everybody's got a spiral and you're using a spiral, but you need to be writing down what you sold for the week, how many hours you worked. You need to be coming, you know, those are the things you need to be accountable to you. And I think that's important. So Betty, what were you going to say? And then Denise, I'll come back to you.
If I fill mine out online, will it not go to Pam and not to you?
It will go to Pam, but you can also, there's a place that you can also say, send to my adopted director. There is, and if you, I'll look, I don't know exactly how to tell you. Does anybody know how to do that? Okay.
I'd have to click around on it, but you can do it. Nora knows.
But yeah, because I've always done both. I think you need to put her in as an adoptee. And then once you do that, your name will show up on hers.
Right. And she is in as an adoptee because I have done that. So
Betty, it should be there. When you go to click where to send, it will give you like to X off your director and your adopted director. And you can send to one or both or neither.
And if you don't see both of our names, then let me know, Betty. That's right. That is exactly what it is. So yeah, okay. So we can both get it. Denise, what were you going to say? Okay.
I have one little comment back to Denise's point that if you didn't fill out the sheet, you don't get recognition. When I first started going to meetings up in New Jersey with Deb Rubina, if you didn't walk in with one, you didn't get recognized. So she would take when you signed in that you were coming for the meeting, you handed her your sheet, and then she would go through and put them in order and all that, and then do the countdown at the end of the meeting. But if you didn't hand it in, no accountability. So just saying.
I like
Monday
that.
Motivator got me, trained.
It is a level that we can elevate ourselves.
Yeah.
And raise the bar in that, because here we are, it's a Zoom meeting. We show up, but we don't have to show our face. We don't have to be dressed. We don't have to have our deodorant on. We could at least be accountable with our business and our weekly accomplishment sheets. I mean, it's gotten so simple. Great. We could do that part. So, yep, I like that. I think that's the answer right there. Denise?
He's got a comment.
What was the answer that you decided on?
Yes, you need to have your weekly accomplishment sheet completed. I agree.
Okay. Well, what I had to do in my adopted unit was the same thing as Nora, except I just had to put it inside a manila envelope. So since we can't hand you one, shouldn't we have it to you by a certain day?
Well, if you do it online, fill it out online every week. Then
I know that, but it should be done at a certain day, right?
By Monday. I would say by Monday night, they need to have it in their hands so they can recognize us on Tuesdays.
Exactly.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
That. And so not only we're going to be recognizing your week, we're going to recognize you for having done that, and that's a step up. That's something that's it's all good for all of us to be doing that and being accountable, because if you're not recording your week and examining your week, you can't fix anything. So that could be we could have just hit on one of the most important things that we did all year long. And when we're reviewing next year, we're going, what was the key? Because we all started doing weekly accomplishment sheets every week.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other past promos are fun? I mean, good grief, we've been units forever. Did you have a favorite thing in the past if you're like, gosh, I sure wish we'd do that again? Anybody? I did get a comment from Diane. Diane, play like a champion sheet. Oh, yeah. Okay, Nora, unmute yourself and tell us about that. You're muted. Play
Sorry.
like champion.
Yeah, it's so funny. I was cleaning out drawers the other day and I found this. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. This was great because we were earning, your perfect start charm, power start charm, And you had it was a daily checklist, what you had to do. Monday motivator. Oh no, yeah, weekly checklist. I take that back. So it was all 4 weeks of the month on one sheet. And it was Monday motivator week 1, complete your choice of any 5. And it was 3 dials a day or text or email. Your weekly accomplishment sheet, plug into a unit or in touch, and then 300 in sales. And then there were 2 lines that you could do extra things on. So that was your accountability each week. And then you kept track of your faces on here. So it was a great way to track your 30 faces too. I remember really, this was very helpful.
Oh, it's got the little pink tennis shoes up in the corner. I remember that.
Yep. And then I earned a gift and I got my charm and
What's the little Scooby-Doo van?
star.
Oh,
This
we
is,
have a
I'm a,
mystery something. Is that what it was?
There-
It's down the bottom right corner.
I earned a gift from Susan.
No, bottom right corner, other right.
I know my other rights. That was, I'm a star and earned the quarterly mystery date.
Mystery, that's right. I knew there
Yeah.
was a mystery machine on there from Scooby-Doo.
That's the one thing I got to say I do miss of not being in person with somebody is the star parties and the star recognition. Because it's, you know, I don't know how many of you follow Kristen, but you know, when she put out her public, she missed her mark, and it's hard to watch everybody's reels of the best of and all that. And it's kind of like that right now, this time of year, watching everybody, you know, I did this, I did that, I did this. And it's like, well, I did too, but I'm not with anybody to get a hug. It's just, you know, it's very strange. It's very strange. I made the comment to a friend of mine. I said, I think when my package comes this year with the prizes, I think I'm going to do a Facebook Live on my VIP page, because it was really depressing opening the box alone, you know?
You definitely should. That you
Yeah.
most definitely should. Absolutely.
So,
Well, you know, that brings to mind something that we need to throw out and toss out now that things are opening back up and people are starting to feel safer. Should we talk about a retreat somewhere that we could all get to within 4 or 5 hours drive sometime in the, I mean, is it something to toy with? I mean,
that would be awesome.
if you're interested and would
What do
participate.
you think?
I could use a getaway. Please take me away.
I do. I mean, that's one of the things that I love so much about this business and what I grew up with and really have missed over the last couple of years. And it started sliding, I think, even, you know, beyond before COVID. You know, we were going from weekly meetings to bi-weekly and, you know, bi-monthly and then monthly. So yeah, at least some kind of retreat getaway. I know that there is still a national retreat or a couple of them that we could attend, but I'd rather do our own small, you know, kind of just our groups together.
Family. Feels like our Mary Kay family.
So, all right, well,
Write that down, Teresa. We'll be
we'll be thinking on it. Well,
yeah. Cool.
okay, all right. Anything else? Any other thoughts, comments? Denise?
You're
You're on.
mute.
Yes. I just had a thought, and I don't know how everybody else would feel about this, but it helps me so much. The prizes that we win from you, Teresa, and you, Susan, you might have to detail it for each person if y'all aren't interested, but the best prizes I ever get is business tools. Postcards, samples, yeah. I mean, even like, no kidding, even like dough foots and mascara wands.
Right.
I mean, those are some of the best things I've ever gotten.
Okay.
Good to
You
know.
know, you brought another thing to mind. The other thing I really loved was when we could earn the new products.
Yeah.
When it was dangled in front of us.
Right.
That was always a good,
Good
know.
to know.
because
Okay.
I think, I don't know if like we're at the point, like how much more jewelry can we possibly get? You know,
New
Well,
product.
you've gotten eight quarter sales rings, Nora. I mean,
well, no, but just the monthly ones, you know, all the monthly stuff.
what can my little costume jewelry, how can it possibly compare?
Well, even getting a package of lookbooks a week before you can actually buy them yourself, that's like, manna from
Yeah.
heaven. I know.
That's
I
true.
get it.
That's
I
true.
get
Yeah.
that. I mean, that's very true. And by the way, there are some new products coming next month.
You know what? I haven't even opened my box yet. Have you, Teresa?
I haven't gotten it. I don't know where, if it's lost in between mailing it to me and mailing it to I would have had it torn open before I got it out of the mailbox.
Oh,
Yep, I haven't opened it yet.
I'm going to have to track it
I
down.
won't torture you all by opening it and
Thank
not
you.
showing you.
It may be.
Well, maybe I will. But yeah.
But yeah, I like that. A lookbook or product is a really, really good idea.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, that was not.
Speaking of that, what about, do you guys want to do like a once a month or so beauty session with our guests, like on a Tuesday night? We used to do Saturday morning beauty sessions, and those were fun. Look at Diane. Diane always had people on those too. I kind of like our Tuesday nights, but the weekends get so crazy, and I think we all get a little busy. But do you want to do at least one kind of guesty beauty session a month? Is a Tuesday night okay? Like the 8 o'clock time and bedtime beauties, or some of our
Just
classic
fun
little
and
things?
short. Touch on skincare, or teach a little color, or do something fun and different.
Diane's giving a thumbs up. Okay.
Yeah, especially when there's new product launch too. I think that's a great way to get people on
That is.
easily.
That
New
is
product.
always.
Yep.
This is good. I'm writing my hand off. See, you guys you're really all directors at this point. Come on, let's just all what things you like. So that's good. Teresa, you want to tell them about the interview
I
thing?
will. Okay, so we have another one. We saw an idea today. Actually, Susan saw it. Kathy Allward is doing it, and apparently it is a group of directors that are going in together, and they're having a $500 cash drawing from somebody. If you have a client in the month that clicks on a link, and I'll show you that in just a second, and picks a video to watch, that some of them are 10 minutes or 15 minutes or short, really
Like
great videos.
5 to 8. There's 5,
Yeah.
7.
Wonderful videos, great selection. It tells you, well, I'll show you in a second. And their name's going to go into a drawing for $500 cash for that month. And if they win, their consultant wins $500 cash for the month. You can do one interview, or you can do 100. Obviously, when you have 100, your name goes in 100 times. So, but it's multiple groups, okay? But they're doing multiple drawings too. Let me just bring that up and let me share my screen. Hang on. I think I fixed it, so I should be able to share my screen. Okay, one. Okay. All right. Are you able to see my desktop?
Yep.
Okay, yay. Okay, so here's what happens. This is what you would be sending them. They'll get a link that they'll click on, and this is what they will get me in that $500 cash drawing. You bet. Pick the one or two or few that look good to you. Watch and then give your thoughts, and we'll get you in the drawing for $500 cash. $500 for you and $500 for your consultant. She's either in training as a new consultant or a future leader, or she saw something in you that would make you a great consultant, or both. We really appreciate your help with her training. Don't forget to choose they're also offering, so this would be something you'd want to do. They get a half price item just for doing this, but it can't be a set on one item, up to $75 retail item as a thank you bonus for getting entered. So don't forget to choose your half price item, not set, up to $75 as a thank you bonus for getting entered. Oh, and thank you for watching and listening with an open-minded heart. This may not be the difference maker for you, but you may be the difference maker for someone else. And then you see, I'm just scrolling down. It says, watch this video first. Gloria Mayfield Banks, #1 in the U.S. at 16 minutes. So that is being encouraged. I don't know if that's doesn't have to, but I think they're encouraging people to watch it first. And then they're going to scroll down and see some of these other videos. Stacey James, It's About Purpose, A Gold Ribbon Woman, 15 minutes. Kristen retired her.
Her name is Kristen. It's Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen. That is very hard. Retired her 25-year-old husband 2.5 months after starting. It's a 9-minute video. Wouldn't you want to just watch that no matter what? Amy Kemp, great for moms and working women, 16 minutes. Leah Laughlin, 18 minutes. Heidi Golzer, 23 minutes. On and on. College student, Ari Hathaway, Sonia Paez. So, and then there's a quick little questionnaire for them to fill out. My first and last name is, the consultant who asked me to pick a video is, my email is, my phone number is, my current job is, blah, 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 blah. I watched, and it's got a list, so check it. I love these things about the video. I would describe myself as, we'll send this to you guys so you can really kind of look at it. But I'm digging it. I like the ease and the simplicity of it. I believe that we are missing the mark by not sharing this opportunity right now. I mean, I know that I'm just as bad. I mean, you know, my sales are great, but I am not out actively, you know, looking for people to share this with, and really need to be, because right now, this is just such a great time to do this business. So here's the new consultant options. What kind of kit? 100, 130, $30 e-start, blah, blah, blah. And so when they click submit, it goes to your director. So we'll get all that information. We can forward that information to you. Your name will go in the drawing. And again, I don't know exactly how many directors are involved, how many drawings they do, but regardless, wouldn't you like to have this to say, if you list just for listening, you get half price item and your name goes into a drawing, you can win $500 cash. And if you win, I do too. Hello, it gives you a foot in the door and a reason to really spread the word. So thoughts, additional comments, Suze?
Well, the directors pay a fee for y'all to be in it. So I will pay the fee if y'all make it worth it, you know? And I don't know if anybody in our unit would be the winner in any of the months that we do it, but you know, it's an easy way, a real easy way to get people to listen. And naturally, if they join your team, that's a prize in itself, right? So it's kind of cute. I'm willing to try it for several months. If you got Nora's on board, and
Yeah, I love it.
Denise, do you have a question?
Yes, please, ma'am. Go back to the introduction of that letter. You don't have to put it up, or look at it later. Does it say anywhere, did y'all hear her say anything about your consultant also wins
Yes.
$500?
$500 for you and $500 for your consultant.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
that first little paragraph.
All right, I'm going to go back to sleep now.
Night, night.
Betty's got a question.
So does that mean you're going to join the group that's doing this? Or are you just going to do your own little group?
We're going to join the group that does it, because that would be the way that we could do a $5,000 a month, basically. You know, if we did our own little groups, it might be $20.
Well, I was just going to say, you know, it wouldn't have to be that big of a prize if it was just
It wouldn't.
maybe you all and
several people, I think, to make it attractive enough. And I think $500 is pretty attractive for people to go half price product and a chance for a $500 drawing. And, you know, still, it's not like there'll be thousands and thousands of, I don't think, of consultants that are actually doing this. You know how we are and how people are. There's going to be some consultants that are really taking advantage and just working it and really sharing this, and some people aren't. So, Denise.
Again, did anybody hear you say anything about how often it was drawn?
Once a month.
Monthly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And okay, I apologize.
That's okay. Don't apologize that you got to ask the question. I'll send a link to this, and so that you guys, I guess I can do that in Facebook.
Well, we can post it on Facebook. If everybody's on board, I'm certainly game to try it for a while. I'm not going to do it endlessly if we end up not having anybody doing it or one doing it. You know what I mean? I think we ought to be on board. So give it a go, and then we can post it to our Facebook groups, and you'll have that link that you can share with your own clients. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, then that's a good one. Okay. So the play like the champ, you know, just to kind of recap, you guys like the Star Consultant Recognition, play like a champion. And Diane had posted to me, texted me that she likes when we hear from superstars within our own units. Right, Di? She said, like guest speakers like Nora, 8-time Court of Sales. And so I agree. I love it when we don't have to come up with the program and we just say, Nora, you're on, or Denise has been top in sales, you know, like, or even bring in a guest speaker. We've had other directors come on. That's always really fun, I think. So I like our Zoom calls. There was a season when, you know, every Tuesday night or every Monday night, we hauled stuff up to a hotel and we paid on, and that had its season. That was fun, and it's still good once in a while, but boy, it's been a better way to, Diane Vaughn, I mean, I can't believe how much I've connected with you in the last year. So if we have to find a blessing in COVID, I guess we'll find that we've reconnected and gotten creative with the ways that we can stay in touch.
Thanks to you all, because really you are the nucleus, the core. You all are mostly pretty consistent and coming, and that it makes a huge difference for sure for us. And, you know, be encouraging. That's another thing that you could do on our group page. Just say, hey, it's great Zoom tonight, you know, where is there, you know, and tag some people and say, why don't you join us next week? Or, you know, send out a text to a couple of your team members or consultants that you haven't seen on Zoom for a while, and say, come on, get on here with us and start out the new year. You know, I think if we really work on that part of engaging together, then that's going to be a big part of the way we grow this year. And I just want to remind everybody, I have just started the Miracle Equation by Hal Elrod. If you haven't ordered it or got the audio or the Kindle version, because I do believe that this will be something that we'll be talking about over the next few weeks, or maybe even have a little separate little book club. So anyway, just a reminder. All right, guys.
Okay.
Halfway through.
Whew. Halfway through July.
Thank you for your
input. The very first month of award things with July, you know, for our whole consistency club with the company. And speaking of awards, don't think we've forgotten or that we're not paying attention, that there were some big winners for the whole seminar year. We'll schedule something with that. You know, seminar's not till August, but we're working on our scoreboards and our prizes and our queens, and we will have some special recognition for you guys.
Okay,
all right. Have a great night.
Love you guys. Thanks for being here.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.